This is the final part in the Why the Prequels Shouldn't Be So Hated series, meaning we are on episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. To start off with, I absolutely love this film, and when it comes to my rankings video, you'll see that it's definitely, let's say, on par with what many others believe to be the best. The CGI is by no means amazing, but there's nothing there that takes you out of the movie. The opening scene space battle, I think, was done exceptionally, and yes, today's standards are very high, but I think it honestly does hold up quite well. Another part of the prequels many hate is Padme and Anakin's love story, and I can admit in the previous films it has been, let's say, difficult at best to justify why the dialogue is passable, not even good. But in Revenge of the Sith, there is considerably less scenes like this, and the ones we do get aren't actually bad, they're just, well, there. This is probably the only one of the three where I can believe that these two are in love. Hayden is a much better actor than people give him credit for, and I can't believe how much hate he had for doing this series. It seems to be dying down a bit though recently, so all good there. He managed to play an incredibly complex role of a young man who's conflicted between his love and passion and what he knows is right. We see that pain and desperation to hang on to everything he loves. Back to the story though, this is probably the best opening scene to any Star Wars film ever, immediately showing us the huge scale and devastation of the Clone Wars, concluding Anakin as an ace pilot, and also the friendship Kenobi and he built over the years, finally bringing weight to what old Ben Kenobi stated in A New Hope. Throughout the movie we also see what is to become the Emperor start to come through Palpatine's act, as he plays with Anakin's mind, tempting him to the dark side. Some say that Anakin's turn was a bit drastic, at one point just wanting to save Padme to killing younglings and then almost killing Padme himself, and whilst I can see what people mean, especially about the younglings, Palpatine did imply that this was the only way in which he would be strong enough in the dark side of the Force to save her, so, doing it for love, I guess. Not even Grandmaster Yoda could offer him an alternative or way out of what Anakin thought was fate if he didn't act. There is much that I love in this last movie, and it's so satisfying seeing the plot tie up loose ends, ready for the trilogy we all know and love. Yes, there are moments and things that don't make sense or could have been done better, such as not revealing the true mastermind, Darth Jar Jar, but every story has its faults. Leia remembered her mother and yet she died almost as soon as she was born. Some consider Darth Vader's roar at the end was cheesy and say it's the worst part of the movie. I've genuinely never understood why, and that scene in particular is a good example of how George Lucas is a good director and does care about his creation. The following clips may just be a small alteration, but he does this all throughout, changing the tone and improving the movie as a whole. Anyway, once again the musical score was fantastic, even bringing back Duel of the Fates one last time in what is a truly epic battle, which many again claim is too long, but all I see is entertainment. The lightsaber battles were always my favourite part of Star Wars, and finally we get a marathon of them. So all in all, Revenge of the Sith is certainly my favourite of the prequels, and I hope you can all see at least why others may like these movies, even if you do not. So the next Star Wars video should hopefully be about my own rankings, where I will also reveal the result of the poll I created over a month ago. Anyway, that is all from me. There is so much I haven't talked about in these videos, so many good things and so many bad, things like the Midichlorians, which I don't mind. Go read the Darth Plagueis book if you're not happy about that explanation, by the way. Anyway guys, thanks so much. See you next time.